Why, hello there, everyone. I am watching the first Nintendo Direct of 2023 with my brother. It's right about to start, and as you can see on the screen, it's going to be about 40 minutes, so this will be a full-length Nintendo Direct, since that's about the maximum amount of time that Nintendo Directs go for these days. And it says it'll focus on the first half of 2023, but usually, every time they say that, they usually lie a little bit, because usually at the end of these, they show something not in the window that they were specifically mentioning. So I'm thinking, even though it's saying first half of 2023, I'm thinking they're still going to show something from Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, which I was already suspecting before. But then since then, I saw that, I don't know exactly what happened, but something got changed with the listing of Tears of the Kingdom and even Metroid Prime 4. Like, you can't pre-order them on Amazon anymore, which kind of makes it seem as if they're going to change the page where you pre-order them, which means maybe it's because they're going to show something right here in the Direct. Any last-minute predictions before it starts?
I have no idea. Probably what you said. I imagine. I don't even know what they're going to pad the 40 minutes out with. I'm not going to lie. Maybe a Splatoon update or something.
I'm still skeptical they're going to show Metroid Prime 4 before Zelda even releases.
Yeah, I think Tears of the Kingdom is going to be it.
Yeah, because Tears of the Kingdom is going to be like this year's big holiday game for them.
Yeah, people are saying Silk Song as well. So.
Oh, yeah. I know Dread sold really well, but generally Metroid doesn't really sell like as much as Zelda or Mario. So I don't know if they would really sell that at the same time as Tears of the Kingdom. Because I think they would try to make Prime 4 a big thing, and I don't think they'd want the Zelda marketing to kind of get in the way of that.
Yeah.
Because I think after Dread sold so well, they are starting to think, oh, maybe it can be another one of the big sellers. I'm kind of, like, if they don't show Prime 4, I'm kind of more excited for the little things. Like, if it's just a whole bunch of little stuff that's surprising, because, like, we know Tears of the Kingdom is going to look good. Are you watching on YouTube or Twitch?
YouTube.
Okay. Black screen, space. Are you synced up?
Is this
Pikmin 4? Yeah, okay. I forgot to mention Pikmin 4 because in the last Direct, Miyamoto announced it a second time, even though he had already announced it before, but I guess he forgot that he announced it. We're getting actual gameplay this time. Environments, at least. It was like a little baby. It was like a little baby snagret, or whatever they're called. The snakes, birds, things. New character?
I think so.
The onions.
This place is well kept together. Like this is someone's backyard, you know? It's weird.
Maybe this is after they've sort of like been on there longer. Oh, are we getting a new Pikmin type? The texture on the onion, it looks like the rose hips.
Yeah.
I wonder if the flying Pikmin were just like Pikmin 3 only. They're only showing red, yellow, and blue right now. Ice? I was about to say like rock Pikmin, but a little different. Okay, so that's a new one.
I was gonna think like they might like melt in the water and die, but
it freezes the water.
Yeah.
What the? I feel like that thing eats Pikmin.
Yeah.
What the heck? You're like actually controlling this thing? It kind of looks like a Bulborb, the way it's shaped and the way it walks. You can get over water with it.
Colin.
How is the dog Bulborb going to help in the boss fight?
Yeah.
I wonder if they can get stomped like the Pikmin.
Yeah, and die, yeah. What if it's like multiplayer? He's showing a bunch of them.
Pikmin 3 had multiplayer.
Did it?
Mm-hmm. That's a pretty good cold open.
Cool. What the deuce? It was like Blood Moon from like Breath of the Wild.
Release date. Yeah, that's what I was thinking exactly, yeah.
Hello everyone. I'm Shinya Takahashi, and I'll be your guide for today.
That release date makes sense because they know Pikmin isn't a huge seller, and so that puts it a little bit ahead of something like Tears of the Kingdom.
Yeah.
A dog-like
Creature.
What kinds of things?
Let's just call it a creature.
Mm-hmm.
Forward to more information in the future. Let's see our first batch of Nintendo Switch headlines.
Okay.
New jewel
That-
loving hero.
That looks like a Bayonetta silhouette,
Yeah.
but I don't know if it is. Oh, Xenoblade. Still haven't played Xenoblade 3. Same story. What is her hair? How is her hair? I corrected myself. How is her hair? Not what is her hair.
And the refined lapidarist. She can use special ore to craft accessories that can bestow
She's a blacksmith.
challenge
Oh.
battles with roguelike elements are also being added. Select only one character and battle wave after wave of enemies. For every win, you'll earn more heroes and special abilities.
There was a
Victories with your heroes and set your sights
leak or a rumor that Monolith is going to remake Baten Kaitos, one of their older games, and I would actually be super excited for that. I'm kind of hoping that's on this direct.
Tell me why? Is this really what you want? Nothing's gonna get through to him. He's a heartless machine.
Okay, that was kind of a spoiler.
Like killing Granddad wasn't enough.
That's kind of a spoiler because that was a character from 1.
Xenoblade Chronicles 3 expansion pass for the Xenoblade Chronicles 3 game launches on the Nintendo Switch system February 15th.
What the dude? What is this?
Samba de Amigo? It's Samba de Amigo. I'm going to get this 100% streaming this.
The Amigo game. Grab your Joy-Con controllers and gently shake
And
them
gently shake them.
Yeah, gently, please, not too fast.
Follow the
100% streaming
This
this.
is crazy.
and dance.
Remember the stage when you watched me play Sonic All-Stars Transformed?
Yeah. That is crazy.
Sega has so many good IPs that they're just not doing anything with, so I'm hoping that this is the start of a trend.
Compete online in
Online. What the
the
deuce?
lowest scores in each round will be eliminated.
It's a battle royale.
40 songs are included, spanning a multitude of genres from around the world. So
I love the 3D model of like an example
Yeah.
person. The shapes are so weird.
Amigo Party Central shimmies onto Nintendo Switch this summer.
This year.
That's crazy. What is this?
Fashion for fashion.
What?
Welcome to Fashion Dreamer. This is the place to glam it up and express yourself. Here, you'll aim to become a stylish influencer. And
A stylish influencer.
Awesome.
people are seeking the latest trend.
That crime scene tape?
Give them a like if you dig their
This
style.
is so cool.
This, what?
This is like Pop Star Movie Planet or whatever that thing is called.
Influencer.
They're literally saying influencer.
For fashion design.
It's made for like little children. That's alright. It's like a Flash game. Like there were Flash games like this back in the day.
Add a personal touch to give your item a final.
They should make this game part fighting game. If you talk to someone and
You fight
they
them.
don't like your
You take
fashion, you
part
can
of the
fight
clothes.
over it. Yeah, and then you can steal part of their clothes. That's how you get new clothing articles.
To create new looks.
I'm trying to figure out the overworld. Okay, it makes more sense here. But like when they were walking around on those platforms,
Brand.
The
They were-
camera is so odd because like his head's getting cut off.
yeah,
Got an eye for fashion?
Yes,
Then get
I do.
styling when Fashion Dreamer debuts
That is awesome.
exclusively on
Hey, it's
Nintendo
new.
all right.
this year.
That's okay. It's
New IP.
Yeah.
Can't wait for Fashion Dreamer in the next Smash.
Delve into these dark worlds.
What would Fashion Dreamer's moveset be?
This castle that
Yeah, I was about to say this looks like the Castlevania Dead Cells crossover. I applied for a review code for this, but I haven't played Dead Cells in a while, so I don't know if I'm going to get a code. But regardless, I'd like to get back into Dead Cells for this. So funny, like Konami doesn't have any devs to make more Castlevania games, so instead they're just like, let's just have this indie dev basically make a Castlevania game for us. And it honestly looks like a good decision. So soon.
Yeah. I mean, I remember it got announced like last year, didn't it, or something?
It was announced at Game Awards, remember?
It's a new TRON game. Yeah.
Because they said, oh, it's going to start at this time, but then they started showing like reveals before then, so I had to hit record as it was showing Dead Cells Castlevania.
It's a TRON puzzle game.
I'd be on board for a TRON game, but I do not know what I'm looking at right now.
I heard they were gonna have some dev in it who, or no, that was a show. Never mind, the movie.
A Ghost Trick? Is it a port?
Well, that can't be good. The time-bending murder mystery Ghost Trick.
This is just a port, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I was not expecting this. Capcom giving any attention to one of their random IPs that were just a one-off is so unexpected. Like, Capcom never touches... I don't know if this game was technically considered a success or not, right? But regardless, I remember I would imagine that if it sold really well, they would have made more, right?
Yeah.
But I think they just kind of went back to Ace Attorney.
It's awesome. Decapolice? Art style is kind of cool.
Yeah.
Characters. Yeah, kind of. I mean, that one looked kind of whack, but looks unique, I'll say.
We're not even 30 minutes in. We're talking about the direct.
Yeah.
Should have said the exact.
He looks so sad. He's like down.
Turn-based combat. Who's making this?
No idea. That's Koichi's voice actor.
Yeah, it does. Who's making this? Looking out for a logo.
Decapolice. Level 5.
Level 5. Okay, that makes sense. I was going to guess them. Oh, this is that Bayonetta prequel thing that was the most
Storybook, yeah.
out of left field thing at the Game Awards.
As a young witch named Cereza. Seeking the power to rescue her imprisoned mother, she ventures deep into the Avalon Forest ruled by fate.
I'm so happy with how Hi-Fi Rush feels because after playing Bayonetta, it made me think, oh, I guess Devil May Cry just ruined me, right? Like, no other action games can appeal to me anymore because I keep on comparing it to Devil May Cry because the combat in Bayonetta, even though it's good, it's like a bit more, like free-flowy, a bit more simple. But the Hi-Fi Rush combat is honestly just as fun as the DMC combat to me. So I'm glad that it proved that I can still like other action games. This is so weird.
Hold an enemy in place while
Yeah.
pressure attacks. Or stop an aggressive one to focus on another. Strategically use each character.
So it's kind of like an RTS.
I guess so.
The duo will gain strength as they continue their journey. By obtaining more powers, new paths can be opened, and battles can be more
Oh.
easily swayed. in your
I have a feeling this game won't sell well, and I don't think the game will be bad.
happily ever after.
Yeah. I feel like people that really like Bayonetta are gonna play it, you know?
Maybe.
It's like two people in
But
it.
it's not an action game.
Yeah.
Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop.
It's a weird title design. A lot of like little text and big text.
Take a look at this.
Yes, I am taking a look at this. It's going to be the expected Splatoon 3 update, I'm assuming. Almost 1 million people are watching on YouTube.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Holy.
Yeah, the chat is going by extremely fast. This is such an odd vibe to this.
I know, I love how weird the Splatoon
Yeah.
trailers are.
Introducing the Splatoon 3 expansion pass. This
Act surprised now.
2 waves of content.
I love content!
Wave is Inkopolis. Make this
Splat-tastic.
from the original
Ooh.
Splatoon and your stomping grounds.
We wanted to make sure we got that one.
Booyah.
Splat-tastic.
Pretty nifty weapons and gear. You might
I like those little guys.
faces along
Yeah.
Holy moly, I like them.
From
Derek,
here to
look
see
at him.
ones in Splatsville.
His shoes.
Yeah.
That is odd stuff. I hit that.
He was like tempura butterflied shrimp.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Every time I see anything from Splatoon, I drive myself insane trying to think of like the physiology and
Yeah, just don't.
like how is like a cooked shrimp also alive?
Yeah.
During Splatfests. Need a mix of old school and freshness? Then head over to Inkopolis.
Yeah, it's like the hub from the first game, they said.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
First wave of this paid DLC launches this spring.
Yeah, because it's Callie and Marie from the first game.
Yeah.
Only reason I know their names is because of all the fan art I constantly see.
Oh, what's this?
This is like the reconstructed world from Nier Automata.
I think it's like dead coral.
Yeah.
What is these images? What is going on? The vibes are always all over the place with this.
This feels like the opening to like a Miku PV or something.
Gulp? What the heck?
It's going to turn into the blob. You have to ink the place back.
Pick it up.
Ink it back to color.
Okay.
I saw someone else said Nier Automata.
That's scary.
Wave 1 Inkopolis launches this spring. Wave 2 Side Order will launch in the future.
Yes, in the future, not the past. Got it.
The Splatoon 3 expansion pass will be available later today on Nintendo
Oh, is it there?
eShop.
Oh.
It just means you can buy it now, I think.
Yeah, yeah.
Splatoon 3 since its launch. Thank you all very much. We hope players will be able to enjoy the game even more with the upcoming paid expansion pass. Please look forward to more information about Splatoon 3 in the future. Let's see some more Nintendo Switch headlines.
Yes. Let's.
Adventure awaits.
Illusion Island. Or, wait, no, that's a new thing, right?
Yeah.
I was thinking of Castle of Illusion. Is this like a sequel?
And Goofy.
I have no idea. It's got the kind of shows art style, I guess.
Yeah.
Books and
It's a little different, but
mysterious island of Monarch.
their hands are crazy, like big. I guess it's good readability when the camera's that far away.
Swing to explore every nook
This might be a good speedrun game.
By unlocking special abilities, you can reach new places and find secret areas.
It's fun.
Cross large chasms with boost jump. Ground pound barriers to open.
I thought it was gonna be like a little bit like Rayman.
Glide through the air to reach
Yeah, it looks like maybe a little bit of that.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
personality shines through in their actions.
How long is it going to take for Nintendo to make a Mario game that's like either
Extra help.
2D or some kind of pixel art or something like that? Not just a 2.5D side scroller.
Work together to
I feel like 2D Mario games could coexist so easily beside 3D ones, right?
Yeah.
I think they're just letting it cool down after they kind of milked it so much with New Super Mario Bros.
Yeah.
I feel like this could maybe be a little bit faster.
Yeah, it looks very open. Looks very big. Like the areas are huge and
Yeah.
floaty, kind of chill. Like I said, it's not like Rayman where it's like super fast.
Yeah, Rayman is really fast.
Yeah.
More emblems are on the way.
My face win more emblems.
Coming to future waves.
I saw they announced they did it like when I looked up the Nintendo stream. They announced like a thing for this or whatever. Like
Ahead of time?
I think so.
Hector wasn't in it already? Soren. Nobody tell anyone how Soren feels about the beast people from the game that he's from.
Jeez.
That was literally like part of his character. Ron wasn't in it already? Like, how much stuff was saved for DLC? I kind of was interested in getting this game because I heard that it didn't have as much like hub stuff as Three Houses, because all the extreme amount of hub stuff in Three Houses, even though it was good, it was just kind of not my style. So I dropped Three Houses. So I was thinking, oh, I can get back into Fire Emblem with this one. But since it's kind of like an anniversary, like celebration thing, with like all these different characters from the franchise and all this fan service, like every time I saw anything from the game, it was like way too comedic. It was made to be funny, which I can kind of appreciate as like a one-off anniversary celebration thing, but I'd prefer the stories to be a bit more serious.
Yeah.
What is this art style?
This is Reverie, a world in which deities known as aspirations dwell.
Really?
When a megacorp
Megacorp. Megacorp.
our world, the
No!
fate of humanity hangs in the balance. In this narrative adventure, harness your divine
It's a visual novel. Okay, got it.
to travel
Lead with that
the world.
next time.
See the future.
You can tell from the art style.
That's what the future looks like.
Humanity's fate.
I don't know.
Many branching story paths, along with a riveting soundtrack by Celeste composer Lena Rain, set the stage.
And Minecraft composer Lena Rain.
Eventually, you
I would have led with that.
Nah, she just did a couple songs on Minecraft. She did like the whole soundtrack on Celeste.
Chaos. No one tell Jack. Someone needs to instantly make Someone needs to instantly make fan art of Jack destroying that guy that we just saw.
Yeah.
They're probably working on it already.
Saving the world, yep.
These games will have you roll-ing.
Ooh.
Role-playing games. Octopath 2. They announced that already.
After today's Nintendo Direct, a demo containing the game's opening hours will be available on Nintendo.
I'd like to play that, but I don't know if I have room on my plate because there's a speedrun contest going on for the Valfaris demo that I kind of want to work on. And I need to relearn the mechanics to Sam Show because... Yeah, what the heck? I need to relearn the mechanics for Sam Show because Sam Show is about to get its rollback beta test.
Yeah.
Okay, Katamari. Wow, get it? Roll. Like, it's not a role-playing game, but it's fitting in because of the rolling around. I'm assuming that's why. Space? Okay.
Features include playing as the young king of all cosmos in 5 new challenges.
That game is whack. You take photos.
Hey.
We Love Katamari REROLL plus Royal Reverie comes to Nintendo Switch.
Whoa, the slowdown. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Active Nintendo Switch online members can play a free game trial of Katamari.
There should be speedrun categories to crash your Switch. Like, how fast can you crash it?
To fend off evil in this turn-based RPG. Freely traverse
The way they were doing what looked like ping pong instead of just a turn-based ability made it seem kind of like Mario and Luigi.
complement your journey with enchanting melodies and retro-inspired tunes from the renowned Yasunori Mitsuda, a guest composer for the game.
The combat kind of, the perspective though looks like Chrono Trigger. Was probably more inspired by that.
Later today on Nintendo.
Oh, Shadow Drop.
Cool.
Duke it out in this free-to-play play online multiplayer.
That's awesome.
Omega Strikers.
That is dope.
Challenge others to lightning fast battles, air hockey style.
I bet this is a shadow drop too.
Use each
Yeah.
player's skills to dominate each match. Change the course.
It kind of looks like Windjammers.
Right, it looks like that Discord activity called something. I think it's a soccer game.
Inside the arena with explosive moves. Omega Strikers slides onto Nintendo Switch April 26th.
Imagine playing this. Oh, it's not a shadow drop.
Begin today on Nintendo eShop.
Imagine playing that with Wi-Fi Warriors on the Switch.
Yeah.
Into the sprawling labyrinth.
I was about to say Etrian Odyssey. Yeah.
Like that.
Collection.
You guys are walking.
I might get this.
Many treasures lie deep within a massive
Have to support the first-person dungeon crawlers.
Yeah.
malicious monsters lurk in the shadows.
I love first-person dungeon crawlers, but there aren't many of them.
Yeah.
By drawing the map
And I really liked how the SMT games,
further,
You have to draw the map.
like I liked how, yeah, you have to like
with 5 adventurers.
draw it out to remember how to go through it when you go back.
Roles, like the Allied Defending Protector or the ultra-fast Dark Hunter.
Like I liked the first-person dungeon crawler SMT games,
Danger.
and they were doing that on the DS, right? But now the Switch exists, they're just kind of
Skills to strike
making all of them like third-person,
again.
where you walk around like in an open area, which is fine. It's a different style, but I kind of want there to still be a place for
Restrictions are included.
first-person dungeon crawlers.
Plus, take advantage of new difficulty options and a new auto mapping function for smoother exploration.
Auto mapping, boo.
Collection launches on
No, you have to draw the map.
Yeah, they said they added like an easy mode where
Oh.
it'll show you the map as you go through it. I'd rather have to draw it.
Yeah.
Feels like you're actually exploring something. 1, 2, and 3. Yeah. This is Advance Wars, which still isn't out, right?
Mm-hmm.
I keep on thinking this game came out, but then it isn't.
Couple of months away.
Guys, only a couple of months. Haha, that's nothing.
In 2 full story campaigns, each one filled with colorful turn-based.
Dang, are these cutscenes in the game?
Flex your strategic muscles across a multitude of modes. Design your own maps and share them with friends. Plus, go head-to-head in local and online play.
When is Metal Slug Tactics going to get another trailer? That thing was announced like 2 years ago.
April 21st.
3?
Pre-orders begin today on
Mhm.
Nintendo eShop.
Kirby. It's the port of the Wii one, I think. Return to Dreamland.
In the Kirby's
Yeah.
Return to Dreamland Deluxe game. Magalore, the interdimensional traveler from the main adventure, has lost his power.
EDD's proportions look so weird.
Between dimensions.
Yeah.
This is a new mode.
I guess so.
Now is a basic attack.
He looks so sad.
To regain Magalore's powers, you'll need to collect magic points by defeating enemies.
Okay, it's like an RPG mode.
Magic points, different abilities can be restored and enhanced.
They pull a Metroid, they make him lose all of his abilities at the start.
Yeah.
Or increase his attack range.
Yeah, it's like an RPG mode.
Restore his powers is up to you. There are over 20 interdimensional stages to explore. Up to 4 players on the same system can venture through this mysterious realm together. Can Magalore restore his powers and safely return to his world? You can access this.
You said a Shinku Hadoken.
Story mode.
I feel as if it's not a good idea to lock it behind
After today's Nintendo
beating the game first.
Yeah.
Because some people getting this might have already, you know, played and beaten the one on the Wii, and they just want to immediately do the new stuff, you know?
with select stages
Yeah.
and sub-games. Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe.
I would have probably made it available from the start as a separate
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop.
We hope you're looking forward to the new story in Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe. Next, here's some news about Nintendo Switch Online. Please take a look.
We're deleting it. We're removing it.
Might be changing some stuff.
They're just going to put 2 Game Boy games on there. Super Mario Land 1 and 2, and we're supposed to cheer.
Nintendo Switch Online.
Link's Awakening.
You can play these games anytime, anywhere.
Yeah, you could also buy Link's Awakening for $3 on the 3DS.
Let's introduce the games that will be available.
So,
Tetris. Arrange the falling
swag.
dominoes and aim
We can
at
play Tetris on the Switch.
Super Mario Land 2, 6 golden coins.
Show Wario Land, you cowards.
Mario stole from you. The Legend of Zelda, Link's Awakening DX. Awaken the
DX?
to escape overload.
Yeah, DX is the Game Boy Color version. Pretty sure that's what the DX stands for.
Save the Ghoul
Gargoyle
from
Squad.
the Ghosts and Goblins.
That's Firebrand from Ghosts and Goblins. Did you see the
Yeah.
box art? I don't think I've ever seen the
Yeah.
box art for that game.
Titles. Alone in the Dark, The New Nightmare. Solve a murder mystery on
That
the
does not look like a Game Boy Color game.
Yeah, that looks.
Return of
crazy.
Samus. Destroy the Metroids hiding on planet
I like how green everything is. I think that's dope.
There's Wario Land.
Traverse a world that changes between day and night based on your actions.
Based on your action.
Kirby's Dreamland. Float, inhale, and spit out enemies in Kirby's debut title.
They already have the NES version.
Yeah.
You can use the Game Boy, Game Boy Pocket, or Game
Kirby's Dreamland on the Game Boy was actually the first
Players can play
Kirby game.
together locally or online.
Wait, and maybe I'm wrong about that. I mean, released in the West. I might be wrong about that, though, because there's an English version of the NES one.
And
I just know that they made GBA. I just know that they made Kirby in the Game Boy box art white because they thought a pink main character wouldn't sell well in the West, and they thought, well, the game's black and white, so they won't know.
you can play at launch.
Cool.
Super Mario Advance 4, Super Mario Brothers 3. Play 38 extra levels.
You could also buy GBA games for like $8 each on the Wii U. Haha.
Micro games. Experience the
Who knew?
lightning fast micro games. Kudu, kudu, kudu,
I've never seen this one.
stick to the goal without hitting up.
This looks really hard. Are you seeing this?
Yeah.
Didn't that look so hard?
Yeah.
First Mario Kart game created
I
for
could
the
not
system.
play that first Mario Kart game. That was so
Mario
tough.
and Luigi Superstar Saga.
On the eyes.
A zany world and
Yeah.
filled with equally
Hey,
zany-
look, they're acknowledging Mario and Luigi.
The Legend of Zelda, the Minish Cap. Shrink to miniature size and dive into a big adventure.
So, we got 2 Capcom ports in this stream. We got Ghost Trick and Minish Cap because Capcom made Minish Cap.
Oh well.
More games will be added to this library.
F-Zero, Metroid Fusion, Golden Sun.
After this presentation, you can play these Game Boy titles with a Nintendo Switch Online membership. Or play both Game Boy and Game Boy Advance titles with a Nintendo Switch Online Plus Expansion Pack membership.
Or you could buy them for like a few dollars each on the Wii U and 3DS. Haha.
Select Game Boy titles will be playable on Nintendo Switch. And after today's Nintendo Direct, you'll be able to play the Game Boy and Game Boy Advance titles we introduced. Please look forward to more information about Nintendo Switch Online and Nintendo Switch Online Plus Expansion Pack in the future.
Yes, I will.
Let's see a few more headlines.
We have about 6 minutes left.
The original Metroid
Whoa.
game is remastered on Nintendo
No way. There was a rumor about this. How does it look? I wonder if they're going to change the scanning at all. Make it a bit more streamlined. Who's doing it? Retro Studios. Retro Studios wouldn't be the one doing the remake because they're working on Prime 4.
Yeah, that's good. It's like a remake or remat, like
They're just redoing the graphics.
right? Yeah, it looks.
Okay, the scanning looks to be the same.
Yeah.
I'm sure that'll upset some people, but I don't mind the scanning. Everything looks just smoother.
Yeah. So awesome.
The first Metroid Prime game, originally released on the Nintendo GameCube system, has been remastered.
I feel like it's not really that big of a deal because I think Prime 1 still looks amazing.
From the
Yeah.
perspective of Samus Aran.
But it's to be able to play it. Like,
More to this
Yeah, like, even if it were just a port, that would be a big deal. Just so people could play it.
to your adventure. They'll help you discover info and clues on how to progress.
Yeah, see how the scanning works?
yeah, yeah.
Oh, that was like one of the main critiques about the game is that they think it kind of bogs down the game. And so some people were speculating that maybe they would like
Keep them in your
change it, but I'm glad they're erring on the side of just keeping it the same.
with beams,
Beams.
Bombs.
bombs, and this remaster adds new dual stick controls, allowing you to move around while separately changing your point of view.
That's new.
Also select a control style that recreates the feel of the original game.
Cool.
Among other
Because the original aiming on the GameCube, you could look left and right, but you can't really like free aim because you're supposed to lock onto things to shoot them.
Yeah, yeah.
And then when it was ported to the Wii, oh, it's a shadow drop.
will be available in
Oh.
stores
Wow.
second.
On the Wii, you could freely aim with the Wiimote. So I think this is the first time you're able to freely aim with a stick.
To the test.
Yeah.
This is the World Detective Organization. Yuma, a trainee detective, and Shinigami, the spirit haunting him.
Right.
I think that confirms we're still not getting Prime 4 this year.
A city ruthlessly controlled.
Yeah, if they do this, like, kind of just like give you an appetizer, you know. keep
Yeah.
it
You
full.
investigate these incidents alongside master detectives. of
If they were going to show Prime 4 in this direct, they would have done it right after the Prime remake, right?
Yeah, yeah.
improve useful
Or remaster.
investigations. Mimic body types and voices with disguise.
I feel like on paper, like, yeah, I'd be super hyped for a Prime 1 remaster, but then when I see it, it's like,
And witness past
yeah, I don't really think you can make the first one look that much better.
these abilities
Except just making it a little smoother, little less jagged edges, right?
so use
Yeah.
them to get closer
When you go down to the
enough evidence.
planet
A mystery lab
after the intro part, and you get out of the ship, and it's raining, and you're able to, like, see the rain hit your visor,
uncover
Yeah.
truth.
that's probably one of the
Master
best looking things I've ever seen in a game. Just the whole atmosphere of it. Because it's part of, the music's part of it, too. Baten Kaitos remake.
Kart take flight once more. A remastered collection of both Baten Kaitos
A moment of silence for my loyal Twitch viewer who went and bought the game on GameCube just a couple of weeks ago. I told him, like, we know whenever he goes and buys an old game, a remake or a port gets announced. Hey, I wonder if those portraits on the dialogue boxes are new.
So it's crazy.
Yeah, I always wanted to play some of Monolith Soft's older stuff.
Travels, you'll visit various locales and team up with like-minded allies.
Yeah, I'm honestly more excited about playing this than Xenoblade 3.
It's called Magnus. Your attack power is determined by the attributes and
What do you think of this character design?
randomly dealt from the
Cool.
It's like the most hyper, like, JRPG
Yeah.
thing ever.
You'll need to make split-second decisions to edge closer to victory.
To what closer to victory?
Come to light in the skies
How?
above and the lands below. Baten Kaitos 1 and 2
Is-
HD Remaster.
Oh, it's 1 and 2. Okay.
This summer.
So, so he won't feel too bad about that, because then it makes it still worth getting. There's some good things in here so far.
Yeah, this is. Yeah.
Baten Kaitos 1 and 2 remaster, Prime 1 remaster, Ghost Trick port, Samba de Amigo. Is this like not Animal Crossing?
Yeah, that's what I say. It looks kind of like it, but it looks kind of whack. Cool.
Become a woodcutter, angler,
Boom! That fish did not get chopped up.
Mm-mm.
Hate to break it to him. I think his knife is dull or something.
It's like Animal Crossing with like a fighting in it.
Yeah.
Yes.
How will you
It's new.
Yeah, I think this is a new IP.
This life is yours to live.
Are these Mii's or are they not? Because the eyes look like Mii's. Nah, those aren't Mii's.
The restoration
It's like a Nintendo
Everywhere I look, I see your face. It's a Mii.
level 5.
Yeah, another level 5 thing.
That's cool. This is Professor Layton.
Oh yeah, it looks like it. That's a big return.
Yeah.
Level 5 has a lot of stuff in here. Or maybe I'm mixing up next level and level 5. Oh no, it is level 5, yeah.
Oh. Oh my god! Oh!
Wave
That's
4
dope.
is
Wake me up when the Mario Kart 8 stuff is over. I was telling my brother the other day, because of the Dead Space remaster actually selling well,
zooming into wave
I was curious about the actual numbers of the Callisto Protocol sales, and the month in which Callisto Protocol released, Mario Kart 8 outsold it by a bunch. Like Smash Bros. Ultimate and Mario Kart 8 outsold Callisto Protocol the month it released. So funny getting beaten by a game that came out in 2013.
Wave 4 of the Mario Kart 8
Let's
Deluxe
go.
Booster Course Pass DLC for the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe game races onto the
We're never getting Mario Kart 9.
Active Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack members can enjoy this DLC at no additional cost. The DLC can also be purchased on its own.
Sizzle reel before a big thing. It's probably just going to be
It's a Minecraft game.
oh yeah, the like RTS looking one.
Yeah.
Probably just going to be a sizzle reel and then Tears of the Kingdom, right?
Yeah.
I doubt they would save Silk Song for the very end.
Holy moly.
What?
Got a whole bunch of Mega Man stuff.
Yeah, the Battle Network collection.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm super excited for that.
Let's go.
Why did that look so weird? Everything is like weirdly desaturated.
Holy crap.
Wait, is this not Disney Dreamlight? Is this not Disney Dreamlight Valley?
It was.
That was announced already, right? The Tales of Symphonia remaster.
Like all this stuff was.
Yeah.
Showing.
Just reminding you.
Thank you for staying with us so far. This will be our last segment. Please take a look.
We're both betting Zelda.
Oh yeah.
It looks like. Yeah, it looks like it. Yeah. So dark, I might need to up the exposure.
Rise, rise, my servants. Sweep over Hyrule. Eliminate this kingdom and her allies. Leave no survivors.
What allies? In Breath of the Wild, it was like the only place left.
Yeah.
I want to see some of the ground warping mechanics.
But Link, I am not sure you'll be able to stop him.
Why is everything floating in the air?
I honestly think they're wanting to like redo Skyloft stuff because
Yeah, I can see that.
Skyloft felt pretty underdeveloped. Oh, grind rails.
Yeah.
Zelda copying Sonic Frontiers. But I could make a pretty good bait post like that.
Car.
I think he like builds it. It looks like you just kind of put them together.
I think you can get a motorcycle in the original one.
And the DLC, yeah.
That's cool.
Or backwards music.
Yeah.
The only thing they really,
Lend him your power.
I mean, maybe if you frame by frame analysis it, you could learn more. Wow, that release date was real. Remember on Amazon or on Best Buy? I said on Best Buy, I said it said May 12th, and I was like, there's no way it'll be May 12th. That must be a mistake. How is it not a holiday game?
Yeah, wow.
What?
Wow. They're done when they're done, I guess. You know, it's coming up.
I bet that means they must have originally intended it to be a holiday game for last year.
I can see that. Now they're taking their time, though, you know?
But, like, why would they not just make it a holiday game this year? That means that this isn't Nintendo's holiday game for 2023, so what'll it be? Like, maybe Prime 4 is coming out this year. The release date was the most surprising thing there.
Yeah.
Like, I saw it on Best Buy, but I'm assuming other people saw it too and just assumed it was wrong.
Yeah.
Okay, that was a pretty good one. I think I'll just upload the whole video, and I might add timestamps. Because I could cut it up individually, but I don't think there's any one thing on here that I, like, freak out about. So I'd rather just upload the whole thing.
They're pretty solid.
Yeah, so... the new Samba de Amigo is honestly my highlight. I know most people are probably more excited for, like, a Prime 4 remaster or the Zelda trailer. The thing is, like, we already knew Zelda was coming. We know it'll be good. And the only thing they really showed in that trailer was, like, the car and the hovercraft thing.
Yeah.
Whereas Samba de Amigo is a Sega IP I didn't think would ever return, right? So seeing a Sega IP return, that's probably the most exciting thing on here. Samba de Amigo, like a new Samba de Amigo, which I will definitely stream. The Ghost Trick port, the Prime 1 remaster. There was one other thing that I would consider a highlight. What was it?
See that dungeon crawler thing.
Which one?
I can't remember what it's called. I think Etrian, whatever.
Oh yeah, the Etrian Odyssey collection. Yeah, I'll probably get that.
Layton thing.
That's a big one. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of solid things in this direct.
Yeah, nothing bad. You know, nothing like to roll your eyes at. You know.
I mean, I always roll my eyes at Mario Kart 8 DLC.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to say before I wrap up the video and get it uploading?
I don't think so.
Okay, so let me know what you guys... What was that?
That's cool. I said it was cool.
Yeah. I'm sure some people are upset about no Silk Song. That was like the one thing that was missing.
Yeah.
But I wasn't really expecting like Prime 4 or Silk Song that much to begin with. It really makes me wonder what Nintendo's holiday game is going to be this year.
Yeah.
If it's not Zelda. Anyways, I will see you guys next time, and thanks for watching, and bye for now.